Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at MusicPutty Vocal Tune Note-Based Vocal Pitch Editor from Autumn Rock. Okay, so the initial purchase is completely free and that gives you the ability to re-pitch notes. Let's record something in from my voice. So we just hit this here plus and we'll go create vocal track and it does this for us. And then as soon as we hit record, it will start to record our vocal. Now, if we open this little icon here, the gear, we have a metronome. We can have that on and off. Let's leave it off for now. I'm just going to record some vocals. So I'm going to hit record. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the sound test room. And of course, I'm no singer, but you'll get the idea. Let's stop that. Okay, so and it immediately converts your vocal into Midi. Now, the other cool thing which I'm going to show you is that you can import any audio file you like, and it will do the same thing. So it's very, very cool. You can also import like a backing track if you want to sing along. And MusicPutty is a full multi-track recorder, okay, for repitching and stuff. The idea here is as if you had a vocal that was slightly off, then you can bring it in here and correct it. But it also does some other neat tricks as well. Now, the free version lets you do this. Let's just double click on this and now we can get into the editing and you'll see. So let's just scroll that in like this. Now, the free version here gives you this option, which is just to basically repitch. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Repitch any note. So you can like do this. So if we play it now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the sound test room. And of course, I'm no singer. Right, so if you get the free version, it does this. Now, the pro version allows you to take any clip like this and split it anywhere you like. As soon as you find a point where you want to split it, you just swipe up, and that has now created two independent tracks there. Okay, which then of course you can move. You can go back into this mode and move around. So now we've got this effect. Sound test room. All right, now this is going to get really annoying with my voice, so I'm going to swap over to another file. I'm going to show you how to do that and bring in audio, and we can mess with some of these. Now, I will say that this split, this kind of formant shifting, which is very cool. So actually, no, this is vibrato. So you can smooth out the vibrato or you can add vibrato in. This one is glide. I'm going to show you these on better sound. And this one is formant shift, okay, which changes the formant of the vocal. It keeps the pitch the same, but makes it sound either more female or more male, depending on which direction you move the formant. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward stuff. I will also say that this little magnet here, basically at the moment, if I'm shifting, if I go into pitch shift sound test, you'll see that it's shifting on grid like that. And you'll see that my when I respoke, it's not with this. So we could basically immediately just pitch all this to correct actual notes if we wanted to. However, if we switch the magnets off, we can freely move this. Now here that went. If we go into this control here, which is like a glidey kind of slide thing, you'll see that we can make this even more kind of sharp. So let's do that. And this will glide down slowly. Sound test room. Okay, or we can make it hard. So it's just a complete jump. So you could get your kind of auto-tune effects. But this isn't auto-tune. This won't tune the vocal coming in. This is for you to mess around with the pitch afterwards. Right. Okay, so that's the basic stuff, right? Let's just do this. Now, I will say that, like I said, this is free, okay? And I want to just thank Autumn Rock for sponsoring this video as well. The actual paid part of it is a subscription. Now, if you do a lot of vocal work, it's worth the subscription. If you only do a little bit of vocal work and you just want to correct the pitch, it's free. You don't need to buy anything else. If you want a full year's subscription, I think it's $29.99 per year. Now, they are adding a ton more stuff to this before I get into anything else. In fact, I'll show you their roadmap. So they have a roadmap here. I don't know if this is public yet, but they told me I can share this with you. So AUV3 support is planned. Export vocal clips as MIDI file planned, very handy. Reverb effect planned. Although, to be honest with you, I don't think that's really necessary. If I was working with a vocal, I'd rather work with just the clean vocal and then export the audio back into the correct DAW. Looping function is planned. Looping function, sorry, is on the roadmap. Dark theme is on the roadmap. Live audio monitoring is planned. Now, at the moment, right, I am monitoring through AUM. If I apply effects to this, it won't affect what gets recorded into MusicPutty. Okay, I'm only using this for monitoring purposes because at the moment it does not have monitoring in. Okay, so that's although that's not a problem. Let's go and have a look a bit more at the roadmap. Although that's not a problem for me, it may be for some people. So you'll need to monitor via another DAW, but you're only monitoring. So. Multi-select over notes, redo, undo is planned, timing correction, being able to move the notes horizontally, that's also on the roadmap. That means that we'll be able to correct the timing of the notes, if you like, so moving it either this way or that way. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Let us now import a vocal track. Now, this is so cool. I'm going to import vocal track, right? And this is audio share and where AUM recordings. So these are WAV files, don't forget, and the ones I did today. So first one I'm going to import is this one, which I did with Pure Synth Platinum. I'm going to open this like this. And I'm just going to grab hold of it and move it back to the beginning. And with this one here, I'm going to hold this. Sorry, I'm going to tap on it, open it, and I am going to just turn this down. I could mute it actually, but I'll just turn the volume down. Now, you can also see at this point here, if you tap on this, you get the ability to mute, solo, control the volume, or the panning of the track. Now, this. This is a synth sound, but it's like a vocal, right? So we'll double tap to open. And you'll see, because obviously I've played it in, all these notes are correct. Well, they're almost correct, actually. So at the moment, we can snap them all in. Like this. Let's turn our magnets on. So everything is basically correct. So we can do some very, very cool stuff now. We can, if we like, just play with a part of this. Let's say, for instance, let's expand this, see what's going on. Let's have a listen to this. Now you see that this is it's like auto-tuned because I played it in with a keyboard. But if we choose to do this and hit with this, we can have this stuff glide around like that and like this. And this is going to sound very cool now. So you can create very cool vocal effects like that. Let's just sharpen these back up a bit. Okay, I'll show you the formant. Now, formant, which is this, if we take, for instance, this one here, nice shift, it's changing the tonality. And I'll take this one down, so it's more guttural male. So you can start to create really interesting vocal effects. Now, another thing I really like is this, and I'll show you with another track. Like I said, you can also import audio. Oh, you can grab this as well, and you can shorten it to whatever you like. Let's do the same thing here. Let's just mute this one for now, and let's import another one, and I'll give you an idea of the super cool stuff you can do as well. So, sorry, that's stuff going on. Let me just, there we go. And not import another vocal track. Go to audio, share, AUM recordings, this one, and number 2 here. Open this. Now, this one is just basically one long note. And it is, you'll get an idea now of what you can do, which is really very cool. Right, so let's look at this for the start off. Let's open it up and let's just play this note. It's like a long sustained choir, right? I'm going to snap this exactly to C. Now what we can do is we could say, right, okay, well, I'll go onto my split mode here, and I'll go to the, and I'll just split, oops, sorry. I'll just split that up. Now we've got 2, and I'll move it along to here. Sorry. And so now I've got these 3. I'm going to go back to my pitch mode and do this. So now right, cool bananas. And let's put a bit of vibrato. Let's do this. Let's put some vibrato on this section here. Now, the more extreme you go, the more artifacts you're going to get, but you're going to get that in anything. So, sorry, that's format. We want vibrato. So now let's do this. And let's just make it kind of extreme so you can hear what's going on. And we can then, of course, go the opposite way and just completely flatten it out. Okay, so let's put these back. Let's put these, go back into this mode. Let's put them back to what they were, I think was C. And I'll just put some vibrato back in there. So now it should be more or less the same as it was. Okay. What we can do is, let's go done. What we can do with this now, if we tap on it once, we can go copy, right? Let's create a new vocal track here and just tap on here and go paste. And we've got our pasted copy of this track in here. Now, I'm not going to, what I'm going to do is do this again. I'm going to copy, create a vocal track. So it's long, it's like long hold and let go. So now we've got 3 of these and we can make sure our volume is okay. Let's just play it, see what it sounds like. Okay, it's 3 notes. It's all playing the same. So our first one here was a C. Let's do this. And it will have remembered the split points as well, I would imagine. Probably, maybe, who knows? Let's see. Yeah, it's remembered all the split points that we put in from where we cut. Now, let's take these up. Let's go with, say, let's take this one up to an F. Let's take this one up to F as well. And now we should have, okay, now let's go to our 3rd one here and let's lower these down a bit. So now we've got and of course you can go on and on. In fact, what we could do is take this one here and maybe take it all the way up to this A4 here. But let's do this. Let's put in a slide here. God knows what this will sound like, but it should sound okay. Let's go and see what it says. Awesome. That's really good, actually. That turned out better than I thought. Now, the point of me mentioning this is the fact that you can do this with recorded vocals, obviously, anything that you've talked in, you can split them up. You can overdub. I could create another track now and just talk over this one or sing over it if you're a singer, of course. You can import a complete backing track and import it as a WAV file. So you've got a guide to work with. Anyway, guys, there you go. There is MusicPutty, and what you get so far. If you've, if you want to buy the it's the subscription. If you want to go with the subscription, you can. Or if you just want to try it out, you can use the actual repitching for free, totally for free. So that's not going to cost you nothing. It's not going to time out or anything. Anyway, bless you all. Thank you very, very much for watching. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I will put a link into MusicPutty in the description below. And I will see you guys later. Ta-ra! MusicPutty by Autumn Rock.